Well, Aaron, very convincing performance from Essex. Just the view from the dressing room on that.
I think our all-round performance, we're very happy that it was very clinical, so we did very well with the bat. I think we assessed the situation well, as we did this for Sussex the other day. We didn't have many runs off the first 2-3 overs, but by the end of the power play we were 50 plus comfortably and really kicked on well from there. So I think just happy, bat, ball and field, everything went well. So I'd look to move on to the next game.
It was a good score on this pitch, wasn't it? I mean, there's not perhaps the best one-day pitches here, or 2020 pitches here. The scores are sort of normally about 150-ish. So that was you'd have been happy with that total to defend
Yeah,
it.
I think we thought it was roughly par. About 160 was par, so we just got over par, we thought. And then maybe the wicket deteriorated a little bit, and obviously we looked to take wickets in the power play early, and we did that today, and I think that helped massively going forward.
Yeah. Let's talk about Aron Nijjar's performance and contribution there. First of all, you bowled the first over, which is not unusual. You have done that in power play, but then you actually bowled your 4 overs straight the way through, including 3 in the power play. That's a big ask of a spinner, isn't it?
Yeah, I think luckily the first ball I bowled, there was a bit of bite and a bit of spin, and that put doubt in the batter's mind straight away. I think special mention to Sam Cook for his amazing catch in that first over.
Yeah.
I think without that, there's no way I'm bowling even 2 in the power play, let alone 4 straight up. And then I think you've obviously done all the practice, and you just have to trust your skills and trust your gut about what the batter might do. And luckily, it was my day today.
Yeah, and that 4th over, you picked up the 3rd wicket as well, which really sort of drained any hope out of them, didn't it? I mean, they were sort of staring down the barrel, as it were, by them, but that one really ended their chances.
Yeah, I think it was good as well. We all, I think the first 4 bowlers, all 4 of us had taken a wicket in the power play, so it wasn't just me. Obviously, I got 2 or 3, but the other guys also did well to get really good batters out, especially with Plummy getting Vince out straight away. He's probably their most dangerous player. That's a big bonus for us. And then, like I said, we just kept taking wickets all the way through.
2020 is all about being proactive, reactive, but more proactive. Is it easier to bowl certainly 3 overs, 4 overs straight off? Because often you see, the bowlers rotated, 6 overs gone, and we use 5 or 6 different bowlers. Is it easier in your view to come in and just bowl your spell straight the way through?
I think it depends a little bit on obviously dimensions of the ground, what the wicket's like. Sometimes if there's set batters and you do bowl a good over at them, sometimes it's actually good to change it round and bowl someone that haven't got used to yet. If you bowl a couple of good overs at the same 2 batters 2 overs in a row, more often than not that 3rd one they're going to line you up. So like today it worked for me and got through the 4 overs straight through, but other times in the tournament it hasn't. So I think it just depends on obviously what the captain's feeling, state of the game. So I think it's a lot of different variables, but like I said, today it was the way to go.
Well, great tribute from Harley that he trusts you with those overs. I mean, power play, you only got the 2 men out, so if the batsmen do decide to go after you, it's then down to your guile to, if you like, put a bit of extra spin on, top spin, flip spin, whatever, just to keep them guessing. Yeah,
I think obviously, like you said, it's tough where there's only 2 out, but sometimes it can work in your favour where if you get a couple of dots on them, because there's only 2 out, and the batter knows that ball they're going for a boundary. So I think you just have to watch hard and trust your skills. And luckily Harmy trusts me enough to bowl 3 today, so happy to do so. Yeah, and you
deserve that tribute from him, an accolade from him anyway. Just a matter of what's it like playing in empty stadiums? Is it almost back to the days of club cricket almost?
I think obviously I hadn't played much before the end of last season, so I played finals day, which obviously was very, very electric atmosphere and very rowdy. But to be honest, I haven't noticed it too much. I think when you're playing, as I've said before, when you're playing professional sport, you get yourself up for it anyway. I don't think the noise really matters too much when you're concentrating on the game. It's obviously nice to have the crowd in, and it adds a little bit of adrenaline boost, and when you're doing well. But I think you shouldn't have any problems geeing yourself up to play for Essex anyway. So for us, I think it hasn't been too much of an issue. It'd be nice when we get fans back in as soon as possible, hopefully.
Well, you're establishing yourself as a 2020 specialist now, but I guess in a broader sense, you'd like to be considered across all formats. It's difficult at Chelmsford, isn't it, for the club to play two spinners, especially when you've got somebody like Harmy who's once 7 or 8 overs have been bowled, that's it. That's one end taken care of. So the pacemen are just rotating from the other end. Smaller grounds as well. So it is difficult to break in, but is that a bit of a frustration?
I think when you play for a side as good as we are, especially in the last 4 or 5 years, obviously we've won Division 1, we've won Division 2, we've won Division 1 twice, Division 2 we've won, and then we've come second the year we haven't won it. I think you're always better off being in a side where it's very difficult to stake your claim, and then if you can push yourself into that side, you've done seriously well, you improved your game a lot. So I think for me it's just still, I don't think I'm too far away, but I think it's just keep banging on the door with the bat, ball and fielding, and I think you just have to, whichever way it comes that you get in the side, you're only probably going to have 1 game, maybe 2 to make your impact, so it's just doing as well as you can. But like I said, that's professional sport, it shouldn't be easy to get in the side, and yeah, I'm actually relishing the challenge, how difficult it is to get in the side, because if I can, that means I must be doing something right.